Where is Kotaro? Wouldn't that be funny if he was in the bathroom?
We just need to find the right strategy.
Kotaro!
The rebels know exactly where to hit us. Aloy, well met. We've been briefed on our mission, and are ready whenever you wish to head to Cauldron Gemini.
Were you able to finish the new arm Gaia was helping you with?
Indeed. I was hoping we could discuss it, if you
So we
have
gotta
a
do
moment.
this too.
Have you spoken with Alva?
The Quen is peculiar. Nothing like a Tenakth. Her mind is sharp, that much is certain. But it's hard to imagine her surviving in the wilds.
Trust me, she's tougher than she looks.
I will take your word for it.
What's that?
I have.
Then do not let me keep you.
That was a new data point, Stover? See, I never can tell if it's something I've read or before or not. Ever since the expedition landed when we encountered barbarians, sorry, Tanakh, the question has been gnawing at me. Given the massive distance between here and the Great Delta, how is it possible that we all speak the same language? I mean, the legacy tells us the ancestors had many languages. How did it all get reduced to one? For questions like these, it's handy to have a friendly, super intelligence around. I love Gaia. She's so nice and patient, even when I can't stop talking and bombard her with overlapping queries. And while she can't explain everything I ask her, for this one, she had the answer. Apparently, the Zero Dawn system was designed to release people into the world as young adults. After being educated via the Apollo database, I sure wish I could have gone to that school. Language instruction was supposed to be a big part of that coursework. Students were encouraged to learn many languages, thus keeping alive the vibrant linguistics of the old world. But when Ted Farrow erased Apollo, he makes me so mad. Zero Dawn reverted to its default language, and that's all the kids in the Cradle facilities ever got. So our ancestors, our tribal ones, not the legacy ones, all started with the same speech and never got to learn any more. Mystery solved. You get another, yet another rotten, completely unfair thing that shithead, beg my pardon, did to the world. Alva. I was talking about that same thing to Azaria the other day about how it's so fun that the way they set up the world and how this all came about. It doesn't matter like how primitive a specific tribe looks or acts. You're still gonna have like these folks that speak English perfectly and kind of talk like modern day like people in a way. Like they're all dressed in feathers and armor and all this kind of stuff, but then they're all like, hey, you want to go down to the quarry? And they're like, yeah, why not? And like there's a reason why it sounds like that, and it's cool. But having the Quen coming from across the sea and then meet people that all speak the same language, it's really cool. Thanks for pointing that out, Stover. It has the icon over it if it's new. I don't know if I perceived that. I don't know what you're talking about. What icon?
I'm at your disposal.
I would never dispose of you.
How are your studies going?
I wanted to learn more about the world of the Old Ones.
And?
I looked up this pharaoh Gaia said you went looking for, and learned about the plague of machines he unleashed. To think that the ancient world was wiped out by a mistake. A single miscalculation. There is no glory or honor in such a fate. Only hubris and pointless death.
That about sums it up.
Yep. All right, we'll come back to testing the armor in a minute.
I'll be ready.
Let's go check in with Beta. And then Gaia. That's not the right room. Where is she? Hello? Wait, did I go the wrong way? New data has the small white hex-shaped icon above it. Old ones glow purple but don't have the icon. I have to actually see it to absorb that, to understand it. Isn't that where Beta is?
And dirt. Don't forget all that dirt we had to bring in.
This base still confuses me. Oh, I can't get in here. Isn't she right in there? Maybe you can't have access to her right now. She's sleeping. Alva really lets go in her journal with the cussing, very polite, talking to Aloy and calling him a shithead in the journal. I know, that was great. I like that. Alright, Katala's there. I'm not missing Beta, right? Is this how we leave? All right. I don't know where Beta is.
Welcome back.
Hi. She's down the short set of stairs? I thought I went there. In the basement. I was in the basement. Hi, Cartmoo. How you doing?
Error. Data missing.
Oh, I thought I had more. Gaia.
Aloy,
Hi.
I know your experience in Thebes was unsettling, but we have a new problem.
Oh, great.
Did something go wrong with Beta and the rig? Will we be able to transport you to Gemini?
The rig is complete. The problem is Hephaestus itself. It has accelerated its proliferation throughout the Cauldron network, increasing its power.
But with your sub-functions restored, we can still succeed, right?
Correct. But the net effect is that absorbing Hephaestus will take longer than previously calculated.
Oh,
How
no.
long?
Even with Omega clearance, my current estimate is that the merge will take 35 hours.
Wow.
And each hour increases the risk of detection by the Zeniths. Two cores. Two overrides. What if the merge were carried out by two clones of Elizabeth Sobek, both armed with Omega clearance? How long then? Half the time?
Hephaestus would be unprepared for the simultaneous labor of two operators, in addition to obvious synergetic efficiencies. Calculating.
Wow.
It would reduce the merge time to approximately 4.5 hours.
Way better.
Okay.
They gotta get Beta to do it.
Varl, it looks like we're gonna need Beta at Gemini. Do you think you can convince her?
I don't know, but I'll try.
What about our diversion? Are the pulse generators ready?
Only a final test remains. I am confident that if fired in proximity to other cauldrons, the pulses will mask our activities at Gemini from the Zeniths.
Good. As long as Aaron can operate one without shooting himself in the face.
Aloy, you better get down here. Beta's in bad shape.
Okay.
Maybe I couldn't see her. Maybe the door was closed because of that. All right, but that's main quest. All right, hold on. Was there other stuff I can talk to?
Aloy,
I know.
as you wish.
She's like, he's waiting down there.
How's all of us settling in?
As soon as she arrived, Alva was eager to study the data in the archive. A particular file soon caught her attention. Information about a machine assistant devoted to keeping living spaces neat and orderly. I informed her that once I am empowered with the abilities of Hephaestus, I may be able to design such a machine.
I'm sure she'll like that.
Robot vacuums.
So our plan to capture Hephaestus. Let's go over it again.
As you wish. Thanks to Beta's test, we now know that Hephaestus will not respond to your Alpha clearance.
Which is why I got Ted Farrow's Omega clearance.
Correct. While you were gone, Beta constructed the transport rig and pulse generators. When we get to Gemini, I will need to be installed on one of the facility's cores. The second core is for Hephaestus. Using Omega clearance will allow you to trap it.
And then you'll be able to absorb it.
Not quite. You will need to manually remove Hephaestus's malicious code before the merge.
How long will that take?
Because the work will be split between you and Beta, it will take approximately 4.5 hours.
And during that time, the others will create a distraction for us using the pulse generators, right?
Correct. The energy surge should map.
And then we'll have everything we need to do.
Okay. About the old world? Hold on one sec. Yes, babe. The second one, okay? You're welcome.
So I, found Thebes. What do you think Ted would have done if his life extension treatments had worked?
It seems he convinced himself it was his duty to guide future humans. Given the tribal nature of new humans, and his ability to use Omega clearance on the terraforming system, I imagine he would have convinced one or more tribes to worship him as their patriarchal deity.
I agree.
Okay. Yep, glad that didn't happen.
I believe that is true.
Aside from Gaia Prime and Thebes, there was one other underground facility that was sealed before the Pharaoh Plague reached it. Elysium.
Yep.
The place where Zero Dawn staff and their families went to live out their lives.
Yep.
Do you know what happened to it?
Elysium was designed to provide life support for 100 years. My data indicates the facility went offline well before then.
Oh no, really?
Did the Pharaoh Plague find them?
Unknown. My connection to the facility was abruptly severed.
Wow. Do we learn more about that this game? Maybe. I don't know.
I found some data. It mentioned. Why is it there?
With had it been
I hit the wrong thing.
in order to
Questions about subordinate functions. Why'd that light up?
So, from the data I found, it seems the city had an advanced water reclamation system.
It's
Is
about
that
Las
why
Vegas.
Poseidon went there?
most likely. In an effort to protect itself, Poseidon sought out a safe harbor where it could access water supply functions. There, buried and encased in a protective dome, it could guard against any threats.
Like 3 Oseram showmen?
I suspect that was not the first time it felt the need to repel trespassers.
There's something I'm still trying to figure out. Why was Demeter using flying machines to distribute metal flowers?
In its deranged state, Demeter was defending itself against.
It thought the Pharaoh Plague was still happening?
It feared it would come again. As part of its directive of receding Earth's vegetation, it sought to protect plant life at all costs. And considering it had 20 years to proliferate, I expect you will continue to find the fruits of its efforts for some time.
That's a good thing I have the code to dissolve the vines, then.
Okay. All right.
I'll be off.
Farewell.
So I think we're gonna do Kotalo's side quest to get his arm back when we get back from a quick break, and then we'll see how much time we've got left from there. Okay. Can I get rid of this one?
Well, now I know where metal flowers come from. The last-ditch effort to stop the Pharaoh plague.
Ah, okay.
Demeter must have started distributing them after it took refuge in the greenhouse.
Interesting. All right, let's go talk to Kotalo. Kotalo? I don't know where he is. That's not here. You're gone, Zygote? You forgot to go get tea and I'm back? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Great timing on Kate. Nice.
I'm listening.
All right, let's go get your arm.
You wanted to talk about your arm?
Indeed. It's time to test it. And I want you to be there.
Okay. How are we doing this?
Not how. Where? Will you meet me where we felled Regala's tremor tusk? Right where the river bends?
Sure, if you want, but I'm not sure I understand.
You'll see when we get there. I promise.
Then I'll let you know when I get close.
Hey, Burkett.
You have my thanks, Aloy.
Okay, let's go.
Like I said.
May the 10...
Yeah, no, his quest. We did the precursors for his quest line, and then it told us we have to wait. So we had to do yesterday's story mission, I think, before we could do this. But now we should be able to. Wait, we're meeting him all the way up here. Oh my God, are you kidding? Imagine having to wait for them to get back so that they can continue like the main mission. I do need a new mount though, because my mount doesn't work no more.
That's as clean as I'm gonna get out here.
Let's go.
This is where Kotalo wanted us to test out his new arm. Woo! Not sure what he's planning. I should let him know I'm around. Hey, Kotalo.
Oh, I gotta change my armor.
I'm by the Tremor Tusk site, where we agreed to meet. Want to test that new arm of yours?
I'll be there shortly. Thank you for
What about Beta? That's gonna trigger the main story mission.
waiting.
Maybe now you can tell me what we're doing here?
Not just yet. Follow me, please.
Let me change my outfit. Do 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 do. Yeah, let's try this one for a little bit.
Someone's being awfully mysterious.
You took your sweet time telling me what you wanted to do to the bulwark. Consider this my revenge.
Fair enough.
This is it.
Okay, what are we doing?
What am I looking at?
Oh,
What?
you'll see.
All right,
we'll
talk
see.
to me, Kotalo.
I wish to test the arm on that. Oh, you'll see. Come. It has menaced the valley for some time. Killed more than a few of the Sky Clan. But no longer. Oh, you'll see.
Do I have a bug going on where he keeps repeating, well, you'll see? I think I have a bug. But you'll see.
I'm honored
Come.
to help.
That thing is awesome. The hand's a little too small, though. Look, babe.
That prosthetic?
After
Yeah.
you.
Oh, that's pretty
That's pretty awesome.
Let's see how this thing likes the taste of metal.
Frost will make it brittle.
Frost will make it brittle.
For the fallen marshal!
It's brittle. It's brittle.
Take it
It's brittle.
out! Here's some ammo.
Thanks for your ammo.
You are well trained.
No one's playing that mountain. Just enough away.
Take them down!
Now we need to fly to find out what happened to Farika.
Hang them!
He threw me in the river. I'm back.
Stand in our way!
Nice. Look at him ripping things out of it. Here's a heart.
Well, I think it's safe to say the new arm works fine.
Agreed.
I'll put this in my butt.
Then why are you taking it off?
This is what I am now. What I overcame. Anything else feels wrong,
Wow.
like a disguise. I'll use the new arm when I need it, but the rest of the time, I will simply be myself.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
You have my thanks for doing this with me. Here. Something to mark our victory.
Thank you. I'll see you later then.
The Ten be with you, Aloy.
We couldn't have done this on the first machine that was right outside of our base. We had to come all the way halfway across the country. Oh, man. All right, we got a trophy. Trophy! Okay.
Place to rest.
All right, we got a shelter. All right, let's go back and see what's going on. See what's going on with Beta. It's like, oh, you might be right there, but I hope that's not the case. That's metagaming. I used to hate when my D&D players used to do that kind of thing, right? You'd say something as a DM and they sometimes right and sometimes wrongly accuse you of doing that in the game because it makes sense out of the game. I don't know, I'm not explaining it correctly, but they would use that against the DM sometimes. Drove me crazy. All right, so where is my stash? I already got the treasure from here. That's collected supply. Oh, my stash is over here. Of course. It's in my room. Actually, I should resupply and then grab my stash again. Open world, maybe they expect you to be further along when you got that quest. No, the earliest we could have done that quest is right now, because there was a period of time in the middle of that quest line where it says you have to wait until you've done more main story. Welcome back, Mikata.
Aloy,
Yeah, this was locked before. We couldn't go visit her before this.
I tried, but it's impossible. I don't think anything will convince her to go.
We don't have a choice.
Good luck.
Oh, this is gonna be it. This is gonna be a lot of yelling. I think Aloy's gonna lose her cool.
Beta, you have to come with us. It's the only way. It's one mission. The most important one. We need you. Tell me why you won't go. What if they take me back? Alone, in a cell again. Their slave. Forever.
Okay. Look at the odds. Find your courage, or I'll protect you. Let's go with love. Let's go with love.
Varl and I will be at Gemini too. I'll protect you. As soon as we get Hephaestus, we'll come straight back here. The Zeniths aren't going to find us. You don't have to be afraid. No! You can't protect me. Nothing can protect me from them. I told you from the beginning we'll never beat them. It's hopeless. Beta. Leave me alone! You don't understand!
You done.
You're right. I don't understand. We have the same genes, the same mind, the same heart. So why can't you find the strength to do what has to be done? Like Elizabeth would. Don't you think I've thought about that? I don't know what piece of Elizabeth I'm missing. I don't know what you have that I don't. I look through all the data from your focus. You were raised as an outcast, shunned, and isolated just like me, so what's the difference? What's my defect?
Ouch. It's Frost. There's the difference.
Beta. You don't have a defect. Beta. Look, it's not a piece of Elizabeth. The difference is, I had him. Frost. He raised you, trained you, but he was never warm or loving. The day he died, the day he gave you that charm, he was going to abandon you. He wanted me to embrace the tribe. But then he gave his life for mine. He loved me in his own way. And that was enough. What did it feel like? It was like having a strength that was always there. It's still there. Even now I hear him in my head when things get bad. But it looks impossible. Look deeper. And then fight like you can win.
Frost brought them together. It's amazing.
You don't have to go on the mission. We'll find another way. I'll go. You said you'd try to protect me. I believe you. But you have to promise me one thing. Yes, of course.
Don't let me
If
get
it goes
captured.
bad, if the Zeniths find us, I don't want to be their slave again. Do you understand? Okay. Promise?
That's a big ask.
I promise. I could use as much time as you can give me to study up on the merge, to make it as efficient as possible.
5 minutes? LC2, what's going on?
I'll be ready when you are.
Thanks for tuning in.
I swear.
All right, nice. She's gonna do it. Wow, that hit me, man. That was brilliant right there. I love that.
Aloy, whenever you're ready, come speak to me and I'll ask the others to make final preparations for the mission.